Saturday morning. First, let's see, these have been weaned just right at 24 hours right now. And this is pretty typical. We always get ones who think they have to stand in the feeder. And usually the first day, about half of them come to the feeder. And the way this will work, I put out enough feed that all of them should come to the feeder and get about 1.5 pounds of that feed. And so the half of them that go to the feeder will have the scoops tomorrow. But we'll see. We'll see. There was quite a little bit of hay left in this feeder last night or yesterday morning after the cows all left, and they've cleaned it up pretty good. These calves, they always get rambunctious, and they're tired now. They've been standing at that fence, walking back and forth, bawling all night. That's just how it works. You got to get them off of mom's milk. Of course, moms over there, they're all real happy too. There's only 14 of them in there, but I weaned 21 calves, so that tells you anything. Well, I gotta get on around. And maybe more of them's gonna catch up the program here. If we can get that one to quit standing in the feeder, will be a feat in and of itself. That red calf there with the horns, I'm not sure who his mama is, but he loves his mama. I actually think it's that black horse cow right there. It's his mama. Sorry the way some of these videos have been working out lately. I don't know if my phone catches the roof line or if I'm holding it wrong or what, but we got all these calves of the boys has hauled and weighed and moved here. I still got some of them that have not figured out you don't want to walk where you eat, but they'll have the rest of the day to go ahead and pick through the mud off their feet. Maybe figure that out. Got some of them that's a little slow to come up to the feeder and eat, but we always have that just a little bit. But you can see in this video here, most of them are up there getting something to eat. I'm wondering what I do. I take some square bales, 3 to be exact, 1.5 per feeder, will flake out and cover the whole floor of the feeder. And then I pour their hay over that. Aggravating things. I think the only way you could do that, keep them from doing that, is to put a bar up over the top of the feeder, and that really hinders me from cleaning it out, and then you got to deal with moving them, or have them all set up like fence line feeders to where you feed in the feeder on the outside of the fence, and they have holes in the fence to stick your head through to eat. But they'll figure it out eventually that it's a lot better if you don't walk in the feeder and get manure in the feeder and everything. Along with this, I bought a bunch of logs yesterday, so I've got 7 or 8 or 9 gooseneck loads of logs to try to get hauled in today. It rained pretty big yesterday morning, Monday morning, and so I don't know what we got overnight and on Monday, but it was quite a little jag of rain. And we've got those logs to haul in from over there, and it's supposed to rain more tomorrow. And I learned that I've got till Friday to get them out. So, oh, and my truck's supposed to go in the shop tomorrow, so I have a little trouble with Mildred not running like she's supposed to. I don't see any of the ones that are still standing around without having their head in the feeder. That's not ones that just come in here. See, right now, there's only 7 that don't have their head in the feeder, so. And something's caught their attention. I don't know what it is. But we're doing good so far. Got to get me a broom with me so I can sweep those feeders out every day. It's maybe a little counterintuitive to crawl in there and walk it. Yeah, show him, tell him, get your feet out of my feeder. Tell him. That ain't funny. What, was you born in a barn? Was you? He's like, no, I was born here. They have to learn on their own to get their belly full. And they have been working on this hay some. I put out a bale of first cutting here and second cutting over there. And they've been working on it. I'll have to put out more hay tomorrow probably. I got another ring. I need to get another ring in here. I believe there's 78 calves in here. But as you might be able to guess, it's kind of like trying to count house flies with all of them in this small of an area. But maybe by Thursday afternoon, we'll turn them out on the rest of that, and I'll put them a couple of bales just for bedding in here to make a little drier place to lay down. And then we'll really begin to see what ones we need to work on with learning them where the feed is. So there may be a group that I keep in here a little longer. I like after a week, 10 days to have them turned out. And if you handle them nice, they do very well with that. So my water's almost full. I got to get my truck and trailer ready to load her on and go see if I can go load some logs here in a little bit. I got help, so it won't take us long. I don't really have time for this, but it's 6:26 on Wednesday evening. I'm on my way to church. I brought this Teeter boys a load of firewood. Friday morning, I'm back here at Teeter's with the second load. First load's on the ground. Take the strap off and dump this one. Only 68 degrees today, but wish I'd have charged the air before I left. Maybe next time. Pretty good dirt here, but it's hard. It's not real dry. You can see it's a little sticky, but it's hard. I actually need to do a little adjusting to the ditch. The front gangs are not digging in there as much as the back. But I don't have the tools to do it. I'm on the way. Well, I've done a little bit of work. I've been at this 3 hours. I'm over half. I went over 10 acres apiece. Part of that I went over like 4 times. The only taking half a swath, but I did a little work to my angle of my gangs. And I'm doing a lot better now. I'm pulling harder. Doing a lot better. Getting what I want. I want it to get cut up and moved a little bit so that I can bring my spring tooth over and work it down. And that right there is one of the reasons I'm doing this. There's another setup. That was the big one. You get on over there into that green patch, they got stuck really bad with one of them trucks putting sludge on here about a year ago. So I'm just going along here trying to get this all cut up. It's 4 o'clock. Well, I just spent 5 minutes yapping at the camera that wasn't rolling. While I watched just a little bit of a video here, I wanted to tell you I did get done disking over there. Spent 5.5 hours disking today on 23 or 24 acres, and managed to cover all of it at least twice. Got a lot of dirt showing. We did get the calves turned out to pasture and separated the steers from the heifers, and made sure all of them have gotten worked once on Monday morning. And in the last 2 weeks, I have managed to get 28 or 30 rick of firewood cut and either loaded on somebody else's truck here or delivered, along with all my other regular stuff. We've just been pretty busy. I didn't get video of a lot of that. But the plan is now on that ground over there, because the price of fertilizers went sky high, I think I'm just going to plant Lespedeza in that. Doesn't take much fertilizer. Doesn't take much fertility to grow a good stand of Lespedeza. And I'm going to try to keep the ground worked up. And that way it'll kill all the stuff other stuff that's growing in it's kind of undesirables. Make some good square bales for me to bale maybe over there. I only know for sure I've got that this coming year. I don't know about the after that. So, but anyway, hey, thanks for watching my videos. I appreciate y'all tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one.